Alright, you can break that nut loose, and then what you're going to want to do is just take and count your turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we're at 23 turns. We'll remember that number, and when we put everything back together, what we'll do is we'll screw the new ones on 23 turns onto our new outer tie rod, or new inner rods. In my case, since I'm replacing both, I'm going to go ahead and take the inner out as well. So first thing we're going to do is get rid of that nut. Take a small pair of pliers. There's a little spring clamp right here that holds the boot in place. You'll just squeeze that, take that off, and they do sometimes go flying. Your new boots may or may not have come with one. Now the boot's got to fight. There should be a clamp somewhere on it. And there is. This one has a pinched on style clamp. So what we're going to have to do is just kind of cut that clamp off. Alright, I didn't really try to show that because you can't get in there. But what you can do is take a good long screwdriver, put it right up against there, hit it 2 or 3 times with a hammer, and it'll pop that open. And then you should be able to get in there and just reef on that and pull that boot right on off. And there's what you're going to have. Now you can see how loose that is and how it'll move in and out and flop around. This is where the bulk of the problem was at with this vehicle. Alright, special tool that there is for changing these. You'll have a long bar that looks just like this. And it's going to have several inserts. In this case, this particular one is a Blue Point. It's got 4 different inserts. One of those inserts will fit the nut on the back of these. And in my case, it's that one. The tool has slots in the end. You're going to slide it right over top of the rod. And we've got a problem with this one because it won't fit onto this particular joint. Alright, pause it. Alright, so as you can see, we had to kind of back up and regroup. Normally you can use one of these, but unfortunately it won't quite fit over this. So what I did, there's plenty of room. You can put a big pipe wrench on there or a big adjustable. And it's fairly simple to break it loose. You'll break it loose and just completely unscrew this. You don't need to worry about counting the turns on this because these just run down till seated. You're going to seat it and then tighten it. And there's what you have. Piece looks just like that. And again, as you can see, it kind of moves in and out and it's real loose. Alright, versus your new ones, you can see the difference. That one doesn't move. So we're going to go ahead and get this new one installed. We'll go ahead and bring all the pieces over with us. Now, like I always like to make fun of the manuals, the installation is reversal of removal. So you're just going to screw this one back down. Pretty straightforward. It's going to seat. Grab your big pipe wrench, put it on there. You're going to seat that down good and tight. Now, as you can see, this one will stick straight out. It's good and solid. So we're going to take the protective cap off now, remove the nut. Now we're going to put this nice fresh flexible boot on there.